to this very first vlog on the Triumph Trekker GT. I am on my way to Edinburgh Triumph to pick up the bike, so I'm very excited. I've got the same feeling that you always get when you buy a new motorbike, although this is not a conventional motorbike, it's an e-bike, and it's my first e-bike, and I've been thinking about getting one for a few months and just decided that now's a good time to get an e-bike. But what I might do is just explain to you en route why I decided to get an e-bike instead of a conventional motorbike. Now, I've been out of biking for 2.5 years, and I started looking at some YouTube videos of motorbikes, and I could feel myself getting pulled in again. So it'd be nice to have motorised two-wheels transport. I've had bicycles and motorbikes my whole life. However, where I live, there's no garage, and in Scotland we have lots of rain, we have lots of snow, we have lots of salt on the roads, and so you need a garage to have a motorbike. And I just watched my last couple of bikes rusting away to the point where I had to just sell them on and be without a motorbike. And I looked at electric bikes, but the problem is I need a machine that I can physically pick up and take into the house, like I do with my mountain bike. So an e-bike was the solution. So because of the weight of the e-bike, that was the main reason, the main factor why I've decided to go for an e-bike instead of conventional motorbike or even an electric motorbike. The other reason I decided to get an e-bike is because with motorbikes the seat heights tend to be quite high, so your average motorbike is designed for someone who's 5'8" and taller, and I'm not 5'8", I'm below that. So with an e-bike, like a conventional bicycle, you can get different frame sizes. You can get small, medium and large, and even then the seat height is adjustable. So for that reason, an e-bike suits me as well. Also, because of the weight factor, I can now take this bike on a train or a tram, and I can go out across Scotland or England and really go places, because I can take this bike on a train. For the social aspect, I can join the cycle touring club and meet other cyclists, or I can just go out on my own. And I'm still part of the motorcycle community. I do the Facebook page of the Edinburgh Motorcycle Action Group, so it's great. I can be in both camps at the same time. I've got the benefit of both worlds. And I'd say those are the main reasons why I decided to get an e-bike. There's also the health aspect. I need to burn off as many calories as possible, so cycling this e-bike will just help me burn off those extra calories and help with my mind, body and spirit. And I just can't achieve that with a conventional motorbike. Now, why Triumph? I did quite a bit of research. I looked at lots of reviews, lots of YouTube videos, and being a motorcyclist, I want to do, of course, something to support the motorcycle industry, so I decided to go with Triumph for my e-bike. And not just that reason, I think the Triumph Trekker looks fantastic. I love the colour scheme. It's nice and slim. It looks fantastic. It's got all the mod cons. It's got a computer, it's got lights, it's got panniers for doing my shopping. So that means I'll be able to do my weekly shop using the e-bike instead of using my car, which will cut down on fuel costs, because fuel costs are just rocketing. They're going through the roof, and that's why I think more and more people are looking at electric vehicles as an alternative. But I think personally that electric vehicles are most efficient when they are small, lightweight vehicles. So I'll be able to charge this bike up overnight and be able to use it the next day. And if I forget to charge it, well, it's not the end of the world. I've still got my car and I've still got my mountain bike as backup. So we're on our way. Join me when we get to Edinburgh Triumph to meet Steve, who's the salesman, and we'll get to see the bike for the first time. So join me in a bit. Here we are, we've arrived at Edinburgh Triumph, so we're just going to go in and see if we can find Steve. Here we are. Wow, what's that? Look at that. Wow. It's finally arrived. Finally. Lovely. Fantastic. It's a nice looking thing. It is, indeed it is. Yeah. Here we are. Oh, look at this, we've got a sign just for me. Happy new bike day, Vincent. Enjoy your Trekker e-bike. And that's what I call customer service.
Well, we'll try, we'll try.
So there, this is on the record. And just to say again, folks, I am first Scottish customer of Triumph e-bike.
Indeed, you are.
And Steve here was saying that you had a couple in earlier on who were...
We had a husband and wife and looking at this bike. Hopefully they'll come back and maybe buy one each.
One each?
Maybe.
One each, there you go.
Maybe, we'll see. We'll see. But you're the first in Scotland to have one of these.
There you are. First in Scotland. The Scots invented the telephone and penicillin television, and we're the first to get the Triumph e-bike as well. So, yeah, no surprise there that the Scots are the first on the mark there. So there we are.
Indeed.
So I'm going to look forward to taking it on its maiden voyage when I get back.
Definitely, but it's a really nice looking thing.
Yeah, it just looks solid. It looks really solid.
Yeah.
I've never had an e-bike before, and it's a Triumph. Look at that T symbol, Triumph. I bet, Steve, people look at that Triumph. People are going to come up to me in cafes and they're going to say, "Is that a Triumph?" Yeah, it's a Triumph. What a motorcycle! And I can say to them, "Yes, Triumph started making bicycles, then they went into motorbikes, and now they've come full circle."
Indeed.
But it's look, it's got a computer. It's got transmission system. It's got a stand which will make it life. And there's the Shimano motor. It's got that rack for my panniers, which I'll put on when I get back. It's got disc brakes, which I've never had before, and it's got lights. Look, it comes with lights as standard, so you don't need to worry about lights. And this is a small frame, because I'm not a big guy, so this is a small frame, and you can get it in medium and large as well.
Certainly can.
And that seat's adjustable, so the thing is with this bike, no matter how tall you are, you can ride one of these, which is the advantage of an e-bike. And it's got
a bit of travel in the suspension as well.
Yeah, it's got these, I've never had these forks before either, so it'd be nice to...
You can lock them out too, firmly, so it's a really nice looking thing. First time I've been up close to an e-bike.
Yeah, you might get one as well, Steve.
Maybe.
Cycle to work every day.
That's a bit of a journey. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to try it out.
And I've got your box of goodies here.
Oh, box of goodies.
So we've got the build sheet. So that's come from the workshop. Got some other bits and pieces in here. We've got a manual.
Wow.
We've got the
charger,
battery charging unit, and lots of various books and stuff in here. And
got the keys.
You get 2 keys as well, 2 different sets of keys. And
water containers
water
with Triumph
containers
on them as well.
Yeah.
Oh, goodies.
Spoiled.
So there you have it, folks. If you haven't got an e-bike, you got to try it. Get one. Come to Steve here at Edinburgh Triumph. He'll sort you out with a bike.
Indeed.
He'll get you one.
Well, I'll try. They're very popular.
They're very popular, but Steve will sort that out for you. Thanks, Steve. Well, now we've got to try and get this in the car, and join me when I take it for its maiden voyage later on. Join us later. Cut. There we go.
Brilliant.